Hey guys, it's me, Crazy Honda Chris, and here behind me I have a 2024 Honda CR-V Hybrid. This is the Sport Touring, the highest trim level available. Let's dive in. Alright guys, so here we are right outside of the window sticker here quick. I got it on the ground. The vehicle has already been pre-sold, but I want to go over this here quick with you guys, okay? So as we come right over here, you can see it's a 2024 Honda CR-V Hybrid all-wheel drive. It's only available on all-wheel drive. It's a Sport Touring, the highest trim level available for you guys. Platinum white here. From that point. Now up here on the top right hand corner talks about the fuel economy. You got 40 for the city, 34 with the highway with a combined of 27. Down on the right hand corner we usually have safety ratings, but right now to be rated at the moment. You guys can see it is a US made product right here in the USA. The price point from that point, it is a premium color plus charge right there as you guys can see. I'm going to get to that in a second, and then the list of all the standard features and functions just for you guys. So take a moment, take a look at that. We're going to cover all that today. I'm also going to put some additional color options up there for you guys, and also there's going to be some plus charge for that particular color, so you guys be aware of it, okay? All right, let's go talk about the car. All right, so here we are right outside the vehicle here quick. As we step here towards the front of the vehicle, just to let you guys know from the get-go, comes standard with 2 key fobs and a remote start, okay? To use your remote start, all you have to do is hit lock, hold this button down here for a few seconds. You'll see the lights going to flash. You received it. Once it fully starts right up for you guys, the lights will flash again for you, okay? So it runs in 10-minute intervals. All right, so let's say 10 minutes have passed, it just automatically shuts off and the doors will remain locked for you guys to be aware of that from there. Now also, let's say you can extend that timer. So let's say 8 minutes have passed, you repeat the grand process again. It runs for the grand total of 18 minutes. A third time, you cannot extend it a third time. It's just a second time and that's it, okay? Now you can let the timer run off, or you can simply hold this button down here quick and it shuts everything off from that point. So pretty nice. Now all of your Honda sensing features are going to be standard. I'm talking about your lane keep assist, your adaptive cruise, your forward collision, and road departure and traffic jam assist. Okay, so safety is pretty much his middle name. You got some other cool safety features in there like traffic sign. From that point, it's going to warn you when you're speeding. So a lot of cool goodies are going to be in there for you guys. Okay, now it's going to be a hybrid system, so you get a 2.0 non-turbo 4-cylinder right in there with a hybrid system. I'm going to throw some additional information up there so you guys be aware of it. Now they definitely do dress up the Sport or the hybrids, I would say. So the hybrid model is going to be a Sport, then a Sport L, and then you're going to have the Sport Touring, your highest trim level available on the CR-V hybrids or just CR-Vs, okay? So they do dress them up quite a bit. What I mean by that, you're going to have set of chrome action right here. It's going to, eyebrows going to be all black. You get a black grille. They dress up the bumpers a little more, okay? Wiper is going to be down underneath the hood line, so that's pretty snazzy. This is one little details that just kind of helps cleans it up a little bit. You have LED lights all the way around. That means your daytime running lights, your headlights, and tail lights. Okay, so hit the lock button, you can see where your turning indicator is going to be at. The visual of that here for you guys. We'll come right over here to those 19-inch alloyed rims. Of course, it's going to be a nice black finish. That's what they're going to do quite a bit with the hybrid models. They can put a lot of black finishes on these here for you guys. So 19-inch. We're going to step here towards the side so you get a side profile of the vehicle. I'm going to throw some exterior measurements up there so you guys know how it compares to you guys' current vehicle and other ones out there too as well. Will it fit in your garage? Stuff like that, let us know. Now as we're looking at side profile here quick, you see we have body colored side handles, chrome action around the windows. It's going to be rear tinted windows. Roof rail action is going to be a nice black. Then we got black side mirrors, okay? As we talk about the side mirrors, let's come up here. You have a turning indicator right in the side mirror. It's going to be a breakaway side mirror. So there you go, fold in, pops out. If you accidentally hit something, not a problem. Now, additional safety, you can see we have your blind spot information system right there. Now, for those that haven't seen that or experienced it and would like to, I do have a video that will show you guys that in action, how it kind of works. But a quick summary, as you're doing your driving and a vehicle's in your blind spot, that lights up. The only time it talks back to you is when you have your turning indicator on while somebody's doing blind spot, so it beeps and flashes at you from that point. So pretty cool. You can customize all of your Honda sensing features. I have videos out there, vehicle settings. We'll help you guys out with that to achieve the way you want. So you're set for success. Now with the key fob, you do have smart entry systems. So let's say you have the key fob in your purse, your pocket, your jacket, you walk up, put your hand in handle. You can have all doors unlocked or just the driver's side door, okay? You can also keep this where you start. As you walk out, you have these little ridges right here. Put your thumb on it, and it locks all the doors for you. So that's pretty awesome too as well, okay? Now, we also have the walkway auto lock feature. So let's say I got the key fob with me. I have all the doors shut. I get 10 feet away. Guess what? Boom, it locks all the doors. I don't have to second guess myself. Did I lock my car door? Did I not? I got stuff in there. Let's just remove all doubt and just enable that. And so I know with confidence, it's one less thing on the list, okay? You cannot accidentally lock your keys in the car. So let's say I said, whoops, there we go. I dropped this bad boy right in there for you guys. I hit the lock button as I'm walking away because it's a habit, because that's what I do with my older Accord. It registers, hey, you left your key in the car, you hit the lock button, what's going on? So it automatically just unlocks it for you. So you cannot accidentally lock your key in the car. Now, if you guys want to purposely lock your key in the car for any kind of situation, I have a video on that. We'll show you guys that, okay? So feel free to check that out. Let's grab our key here quick. I'm trying to hide from the wind, so if you guys are picking it up, I do apologize, okay? Now, let's unlock this. Let's talk about the capless gas tank. When the car's unlocked, the gas tank's unlocked. Capless gas tank, no longer a cheap cap to worry about fixing and replacing. It's a simple slide and go, pretty nice and easy. Now, when the car's all locked, this is locked too. So simply just have it unlocked, and there we go. Push the door right open. Now we're going to step here towards the rear of the vehicle. We're going to have LED lights again back here. Just make some bold statements. You apply to the brakes for safety, of course. We got some badge of honor going on right over here. You got CRV hybrid, so everyone knows you're rocking out a hybrid. And then right down over here, another badge of honor. Look at that, Sport Touring, the big dog out there on the road, okay? Your all-wheel drive badging's right up here. We went back to old school, nice little traditional Easter egg. Boom, right up here, have a chrome action going on down below. Now, we got your rear parking sensors with low speed braking control. All right, so low speed braking control is gonna be great when you're in the parking lot, you're slowly backing up to your vehicle. And if for some reason you're not paying attention to your parking sensors, or you misengage, interpret what's going on before you hit the vehicle or the object, it's gonna try to stop you, or it's gonna stop you too as well. So once again, that's your low speed parking lot driving speeds from that point. So we got little chrome tips down over here for the exhaust stuff from that point. It's gonna be a power lift gate. You have a multi-angle rear camera too as well. So pretty awesome stuff. You got your key fob with you, do a little kick motion right underneath the tailgate. It opens and closes, so you have a hands-free powered tailgate. Little free kick sensor. Or I can use the button right here on the fob, or I can hit the button too. Now, this is gonna be height adjustable, so I can set it where I want. Just click and hold this. That's what this button's for. Wait for the double beep, beep, beep. There we go. Now it's gonna open and close to that setting every single time. So if you have to adjust for shelves, or maybe you got a branch in your parking spot, or maybe you just can't reach it, you can bring it down. Or if you need to put it all the way up because you always hang your head on it, you're set from that point, okay? Here's your cargo space. I'm gonna throw some measurements in there so you guys know if we have enough for your everyday life. So if things happen, you're like, challenge accepted with a smile, okay? Now, as we're gonna check this out, comes standard with carpet mats, okay? We have courtesy tie downs, one there, there, and down here. We do not have a spare tire, okay? Because that's where the battery is going to be at. The hybrid battery is right down here where normally where the spare tire is going to be at. Now, to help you, just in case for those situations, this thing pops right open. You got your kit here. You got an emergency funnel just in case you have a gas can with a collapsible nozzle. You don't want to get that stuck in the gas tank, right? So there it goes. So pretty nice and easy to open and close. Look, I can even do it one-handed while holding the phone. Courtesy hook right here. You guys know from courtesy hooks, garbage bags, stuff like that. 12-volt plug-in LED light back here. We have another light, and then we have another hook back here. Subwoofer back here for you guys' music. We do have a Bose sound system. We're going to talk about that more once we get up front, okay? So, hey, you know what? Let's pull the seats down so you can see what it looks like with the seats down. So there we go. Seats down. We got plenty of space as life happens. You guys know what to do. Smile and just say challenge accepted. Pretty snazzy. All right, let's close this right up. We're going to talk about the rear seats here quick, so you guys see how much space we're going to have right in there for you guys. All right, so we're going to open up the door here quick. As we do that, before we dive right in, let's talk about the interior measurements, okay? Let's throw it up there so you guys will be able to know if there's enough room for your friends, pets, cargo, or whoever is brave enough to tag along with you guys. You guys know what's going on from that point. Now, you're gonna notice right away too as well how wide these doors open up. Look at that, it's almost at a 90-degree angle. And what I love about this is I don't worry about coming right in here and bumping my head every time from there. And it's like, knock some sense into me, right? Because obviously the CRV is the way to go. But anyways, let's talk about this here quick again on the door, all right? You have a nice little black finish going on right over here. You're gonna have leather, orange stitching. You guys know about power windows. Down here, some additional cubby space and a little more badge of honor going on. You gotta make sure you guys know you're in a CRV. Then we'll come right over here quick on the leather interior. This is a gray interior, but it's gonna be a little two-tone action going on. And once again, it's gonna have that orange stitching. It's gonna continue up front too as well. So for those that are saying, hey, I want a lighter interior, just let you know you're gonna get a combination of black and a gray from there. That's what it's gonna look like, okay? So not bad. Leather, you got black right here, you got your gray where we normally would sit, and the center is going to be black, and then gray once again, okay? This folds right down, cup holders, leather, nice, soft, right there. These seats, you can adjust these bad boys all the way back for nap mode, just in case I misbehave, I can sleep it off. Or you can bring it right back up. Now to fold these down, all you have to do, ta-da, that's it, nice and folded down, bring it right back up. So easy, okay? Third seat belt, if you ever need it, it's right there for you guys. Right here is for your seat, for your car seats, little anchors, so this is nice, easily exposed for you guys. Now, as we come over here, we're gonna have adjustable vents, a couple USB-Cs down here below. Then we have a courtesy pocket for all that additional stuff that you may accumulate over time for you guys' family adventures. Okay. Now let's talk about up front here quick. As we pop this right open, we're going to talk about the arm rest right here. It's going to be nice leather, orange stitching, black trim. Once again, we have 2-seat memory. You guys know about power windows, power locks. You got this little fancy button just in case any young whippersnappers in the back playing with the windows. And that's me sometimes too as well. You can lock them out. Keep them from messing around, okay? You got a mirror selector between right and left and the D-pad to adjust accordingly. Down below, you got some additional cubby space and then, of course, CRV badging. We'll come right here in the driver's seat here quick. You're gonna have power seating. You got your forward, you got your back, you got your up, you got your down, you got your little tilt action here in the front half, recline, and then your lumbar. Whew, that's a lot of stuff to talk about, right? Now, as we come over here on the passenger side, let's check out the seating action over there. Pop this open. Guess what? Power seating. You got your forward, you got your back, and you got your recline mode from there, okay? So pretty snazzy. Let's come back over here to the driver's seat. You got your pedals to get to A to B, stop and go. And then we got your hood release right here. Let's pop this and show you guys some of the common courtesy stuff underneath the hood. All right, so here we are right underneath the hood just for you guys, give you guys nice little visuals that like to see what's going on underneath here. Now, the common courtesy stuff that you may do on your own and may just have time to do on your own, for example, like the washer fluid. It's a nice blue cap right here, easy to find between day and night. What's also easy to find is going to be your dipstick right here for your oil. You have your oil cap right up there for you guys. You got your brake fluid right up there in the black cap. Coolant is going to be right here, and coolant right over there for you guys. So at least now you know where your guys' coolant's going to be at. Your battery connection is nice, easy exposed. If you ever in the future have to, jump start somewhere or get jumped or replace that battery, it's right there for you guys, okay? Fuse box is right up here, and then boom. Now, for more of those advanced questions, contact your local Honda service center. I'm sure they know how to answer those questions for you guys, okay? One more look right over here quick for you guys, so you guys can visually see it for those that are capable of working on their own vehicles. All right, let's dive right back up front. All right, guys, so here we are right in the Honda CRV. All right, so make sure you have the key fob with you. Give me your purse, your pocket, your jacket, just in the car. Simply put your foot down on the brake. You'll see the power button light right up. Hit that button and watch everything light up, okay? We're running now. Man, it's quiet. Now we're going to come right over here to the left-hand side of the steering wheel. You get vehicle stability assist. If you ever want to disable that, is a click and hold. You can't just tap. It's a click and hold down. Then you get your power liftgate buttons. The same concept. Can't just tap. It's a click and hold to open and close your power liftgate. Now right over here, you got your release for your steering wheel. There we go. Goes in, out, up, and down. Adjust as you guys see fit, and lock it right back in place. Now from here, we're going to talk about your steering wheel controls. It's a nice leather wrapped with orange stitching once again, okay? Right down here, you have your heated steering wheel button. It's on, it's off, and it's on. You can tell by the little orange light, and there we go. Over here on the right-hand side, you're going to have your Honda sensing features, okay? So this one right here is going to be your cruise control. It's an adapted cruise. I can tell because it has a little picture of the speedometer right up there and a car with a little arrow to lock it in place, right? So that's your adaptive cruise. So with your adaptive cruise control, you can set the distance between you and a car in front of you by selecting this button right here. Toggle that. As you select that, see those lines up there? They're changing. Less lines means closer, more lines means further away. Okay, so we're the furthest away, 4 lines out, closest as possible with 1 line from there. Okay, so now to set your adaptive cruise or your standard cruise is this toggle switch. Boom, and adjust your speeds from accordingly. Okay, now for those that don't like the adaptive cruise, that slows you down to maintain that distance once a car gets in range, and then once they get out, speed you back up. It also has a low speed follow that will slowly stop to a stop with you. With them as well. If you guys don't like that feature for any particular reason, American Honda allows you to disable that. All you have to do is click and hold this button down. Now it's standard cruise control. You can tell because it does have a car. It's just a speedometer with an arrow right down there. Okay, so cruise, adaptive cruise. Okay, now another cool thing is going to be your lane keep assist and then your traffic jam assist. It's all right here. Okay, so for your city driving, it's your traffic jam assist from 25 to 45, and then right here for your lane keep assist is between 45 and 90 miles an hour. To enable that, you'll see that you hit that button, you get this icon right here to let you know it's available. So as you're driving down the road and it finds the lines on the road, it'd be green lines right up there to let you know it's actively working. So when you go out of your lane, it'll beep, you turn that beep on or off, and also brings you back, keeps you center. Okay, you won't be playing ping pong back and forth. All right, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. Now you can change the sensitivity on that if you want the beep, stuff like that. I got a vehicle settings video up there. That's where it's going to be at to set you guys up for success from that point. Okay, now you got decelerator right here, pedals. Okay, now your wipers. If we can get the camera to focus, I'm sorry, kind of jumping around here. You got auto rain sensing windshield wipers. Okay, so when that's an auto, it rains, automatically starts moving, your wipers automatically come on. So this would be great. You have your adjustable and then your rear wipers from right there. We're gonna come right over here to your turning indicators, lights and stuff. Lights on auto. You got your brights. You pull these bad boys in, bing. And then you got turning indicators between left and right. So pretty nice and easy, straightforward. Over here, you're gonna have your volume controls, your voice command. Hey, call Crazy Honda Chris on mobile phone or whoever you have saved in your phone book. And then the way to navigate on the driver's interface. We're gonna get to that in a second. And then for your media controls too as well. Okay. So now let's kind of thumb through some of the stuff on the left-hand side of the steering wheel that we're gonna be using right here. Left side of the driver's interface. So first thing that's gonna pop up right there is range and fuel. So that's gonna show you right now on a full tank of gas, what's computer generated. It's going to learn from your driving habits. It's showing right now at the moment. You can go 378 miles before you run out of gas. Okay. Then you scroll down on the wheel. This little wheel action right down here. That's what I'm using. It shows you for your trip A and trip B. You can hold and reset that if you want to on the fly too. You can have a graph down there, so it shows from 0 to 90. That's going to be showing what you get for lifetime fuel economy. As you're kind of driving, it's going to fluctuate, go back and forth from there. This green bar right here, just want to mention it since it's up there now. That's going to be your fuel efficiency backlight. So as you're out there doing some driving, you're being fuel efficient, that green bar is going to be there. When you're not, whoop, there we go. The gas came on. It's no longer a hybrid system. You're not being fuel efficient, so it goes away. Okay. We're going to scroll down to speed and time. There we go. Audio, if I had music stuff on, you can go through your stations, different sources, stuff like that, all from here at the wheel. Phone, if I had a phone paired up, I can see who my favorites are. Navigations will be for your compass. Driver's attention right there. So when you're not doing a very good at driving, very good job at driving at that moment, the car is going to do everything in its power to alert you to pull over and take a break. Okay, so you get a nice little coffee cup that comes up. All-wheel drive torque. So when you're driving down the road, you can see when all the all-wheel drive torque comes in, where the power goes to it, and stuff like that. Seatbelts, I can see who's sitting where without their seatbelt on. Like right now, I don't have my buckle. If I come over here and grab this bad boy and I plug it in here quick, let's give it a 1, 2, 3 plug, and there it goes. Pretty quick, responsive. Let's unplug now, and then there we go. Okay, so pretty cool. Maintenance, if you have any maintenance needs to be done. Now we have a quick safeties. You got your road departure, your blind spot, and then you got your low speed braking control, parking sensors, and your forward collision. If you ever want to turn those off, you can. It's simply using this wheel again, then pushing that wheel in to change some of the settings. You'll see that as you're messing around with that stuff, this little icon here with a green car with a green circle, stuff like that, it's going to adjust to let you know, hey, everything's on, hey, none of it's on, if it's all grayed out, or a partial of it's been modified. Okay. Hit the back button. Brightness, your display. You can choose if you have too many options up here. If you want to clean it up a little bit, you can. Then you get your warnings. That's none right now. We got power flow. So this is going to be a pretty cool thing to have up here. So as you're driving, you want to be aware of what's charging the battery or what's driving the car. Is it the engine? Is it the hybrid system? Stuff like that. Like right now, we can see the engine charging the battery as we're staying put, okay? And you can see how fully charged that battery is. You never see that like below 20% or above 80%. It's going to be a program to help protect itself, because if it's fully depleted or fully charged, it really reduces the life expectancy of these batteries, okay? So Honda thought about that to try to keep that going long as possible, all right? So there we go. Then we're back to fuel and range, okay? Now, I kind of want to talk a little bit about the driver's interface screen here quick for you guys to know what to look at, where everything's at, okay? So you got your speed right here. You got your digital speedometer right there too as well. You can see a normal drive. We're going to talk about that later on because there's a couple different drives. We're at 4 miles on the vehicle at the moment. It's a full tank of gas right now, as you can see that. All right, it's not this little red dot. As these bars is what you're looking at. Full tank of gas is 82 degrees outside. We already know about the safety features that are available or, you know, enabled from that point. Now over here, you can see we have the time. We have EV mode, so it's charged that we can actually use EV for short distance driving if we want to. And then we got this little needle right here. You don't have a tachometer within the hybrids, but you got this whole thing right here. So as you're driving down the road, as you're braking, this needle will more go towards your charge. Okay, so the harder you brake or the more you increase and decrease with your pedals up here for your engine braking regeneration, it will show you on that graph on how much you're charging, okay, on your hybrid system. So pretty cool from that point. All right, so that's going to be you guys' layout there. Pretty darn quick and easy when it comes to this. You don't have a temperature gauge on there. It's going to be more of a temperature light indicator. So if your engine's not warm enough, or if it's hot or it's too cold, or however you guys want to word it, you'll get a light that's up here. It's going to indicate that. Like, you know, if it's too cold, it'd be a blue light. If it's too hot, it'd be a red light. Okay, so pretty cool. Now that's going to be everything right here. So we talked about the steering wheel controls. We talked about the adjustments here in the driver's interface. We're going to come right over here to the touchscreen here quick for you guys. So you got a nice 9-inch touchscreen at the moment. Nice, colorful. You can go through all of your different apps, things you want to display on here. You can take some things away, stuff like that. Okay. We have GPS. You can have a Garmin navigation, satellite navigation built right in to this bad boy. So pretty cool stuff. They actually walk you through the steps of what you're looking at here. Phone, you can pair up multiple phones, so as you get incoming calls, you can answer from right up here. You have it play through the speakers, stuff like that. So that's going to be great. So you guys cannot miss those phone calls as they come in. Radio options, you got a lot of radio options up here. Simply hit this button right here. You do have a Bose surround sound that's going to be in here, so that's pretty cool. It's a kind of a first thing, you know, first time for a Honda CR-V to have these since 2023. So just throwing that out there for you guys. Now you have FM, AM radio, satellite radio, Sirius XM. You do get 3 months of that for free, complimentary. After that, you have to contact them to continue that paid subscription. All right, so anyways, we got your Bluetooth audio right here, then your smartphone connection. You do have wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. It's standard. It's not a plug and play. You connect it through wirelessly. So that's pretty cool. It takes like your Apple Maps, Google Maps, displays it right up here for you guys. So as you're out there, great. You know, you can use your phone stuff. I do have videos to talk a little more about the wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. So check that stuff out, guys. So now that's going to be all your music stuff with your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's going to be this button right here. It's a simple select. You can pair up your phone. If it's already paired, it will show you the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, depending on the device you have, okay? You have your power flow. It's pretty much the same thing that we had over here, but now you can have it over here if you guys want to, okay? So pretty nice. I'm going to hit the back button. We were talking about the radio. You got your vehicle settings. I have a video that goes over this, tells you how to go from driver 1, driver 2, and then how to set everything up and what does it mean in here too as well, okay? So check that out. It's going to be a whole nother video, roughly 20-25 minutes long. So you have a trip. Trip A, trip B, reset, just in case you want the power flow over there and the trip over here, or vice versa. You can set it up that way if you want to. You're going to have your Wi-Fi hotspot with your mobile plan. And that's pretty much about it. You got your smart shortcuts. It's going to learn from your habits, stuff like that. Sorry, I'm trying to fight the glare and see what I'm looking at here for you guys. You got your time right up here. It's going to be 2:40 right now. Boom, that's your touchscreen. Home. You got your volume control. On and off radio stations. You got your saved stuff down here, so if I want to take my power flow, I use this quite a bit, I can bring it down here, I can save over that. So pretty cool. You can reorganize this stuff too as well as you see fit, take it on to the next page, things like that, little details. Okay, now we're going to back up here off the touchscreen here quick. We're going to look at the dashboard now. All right, so we got an adjustable vent right over here. It's nice and centered now. You can close it, you can open it over here. So that one's mine. We got these here. We're going to argue about who gets these vents right there. You got your hazard lights right here, nice floating button, and then you got yours way over there. I can't reach that, I can't play with it, so that one's yours, I guess. Okay, we'll come right down here. You can see we have heated seats. Heated seats. As I'm playing around with this, you'll see all this stuff right up here on the touchscreen. So as I'm playing around with the climate, see all that? I don't have to take my eyes all the way down here as I'm going. I can visually confirm to what I'm playing around with or where it's set at from right up here. All right, so as we're doing that, this is going to be my temperature over here. Okay, I like to be freezing. My wife over here, she's more a 70s type, so we got dual climate right there for us. Okay, so everyone's happy, no one's in trouble. She said we may have to argue about the fan speed. You can see that fan speed right up there. You got your different modes. As we're selecting that, you can see it right there. Front defroster, rear defroster with heated side mirror, and AC on and off. Okay, heated seats, we'll have them stop cooking. We'll come right down over here now. We have a wireless phone charging pad. So if your phone is compatible and maybe you have some issues with it because your phone case, you know, some things may vary on that depending on the roads. But anyways, you simply put your phone down right on here. When it's charging, that green light turns yellow. Okay, so right now it's on, is the green light. If you're going to put some stuff on there and you don't want to, you know, cook anything or anything like that, you simply hit this button, it's off because there's no lights on. Okay, so now it's back on. We're going to have a couple USBs. You have a USB and USB-C, and then we're going to have a 12-volt plug-in right there for you guys. We'll come down to right here. You got your shifter. It's going to be leather wrapped. You got leather and orange stitching. You know, once again, you'll see that within on the seats and everything else, and then on the armrest. But we're going to get to that in a second before I get too far distracted. So we're going to have a park, reverse, neutral drive. Then you have your B mode too as well. So, and there's going to be a little light right here. So as you're shifting, you can see that. Okay, so if I put it in reverse, boom, we're in reverse. All right. Now, while in reverse, your backup camera automatically displays. You have a 3-mode backup camera. You have a nice 180 view. It catches more of your blind spot, then a more of a right behind you view, then a straight down shot from your rear bumper view. Okay. Now, cool thing about this is you turn the wheels. Guess what? That changes too as well. Then there we go. Changes colors to let you know when you're aligned and when you're not, and kind of guide you where you're going. This is going to be a cross traffic monitoring system. From this point, I have the video that shows you guys that in action. If you want to check that out, you guys will be set for success and knowing how that works and get a visual cue. So this is going to be great when a car is coming from the side. It'll beep out what direction the car is coming from. It'll let you guys aware of it. Okay, this is going to be for your parking sensors. The graph, what's going off, how's it going off, stuff like that. So you guys can see you don't have parking sensors directly in front of you. They could be more kitty cat cornered, and then right behind you, then also with your low speed braking control. Now this is going to be over here. It's going to be for your brightness of your touchscreen. There we go. Then that's your backup camera, 101. You are going to have some different drives modes. This is a toggle switch. As you hit that, let's get right up here and looking at this. So I'm going to toggle all the way up. You're going to have a sport mode. All right, so it gets a little more dressed up right up there. You can use more gas, runs your gear ratio, a little fun driving if you want to. Toggle that down to normal driving. Then you have an econ mode. Econ's going to sacrifice AC power, acceleration power, and electrical power to give you better highway fuel economies, where it's most effective. So when you're out there cruising, that's when you use that. You just got to choose. Do you want to be fuel efficient or do you want to be comfortable? That's up to you guys. For me, I'm kind of a pansy in hot weather, so I'm going to choose to be comfortable. I hate sweating. I hate hot weather. That's why I always have the AC blasting. Now we're going to scroll right down here again. You have a snow mode. If you have an inch of snow out there for your city driving, I encourage you guys to put this bad boy in snow mode. It's going to change how your car is going to perform to optimize your handling in the snow environment. Now when you shut the car and you turn it back on, it's always going to be left at where you left it at, okay? So if I turn it off and turn it back on now, it's going to be in snow mode. You can have a reminder down there, hey, you're still in snow mode, okay? Now let's put that back up to normal for the next person. You have a hill descent control right here. So with hill descent, as I get up here, I hold that button down. Oops, tapped it twice. There we go, it's on. You get a little icon down here to let you know it's enabled. Pretty much with the hill descent, it's going to lock you in for those steep hills going between 2 to 12 miles per hour. It's going to try to lock you guys in for that. Smack it again, it's off. You have electrical parking brake. Pull that up, it's engaged, you can tell by the red light, and then you're gonna have a red brake down below. To turn that off, all you have to do is put your foot down on the brake and then push that right in, then it's off. We have a whole brake button. I got a video for that too as well for you guys, so check that out. Kind of a nice little visual with your stop and go traffic, how it holds the brake down, the visuals when it's enabled and when it's actually working, okay? Cup holders right down over here, a little tray action. We'll come right over here. Leather armrest pops right open. Got that orange stitching again. And you got a little tray action here that you can move around if you need to, or hide all of your snacks, waters, stuff like that. I can see my kids like to steal my stuff there, especially quarters. My 7-year-old will do that. He's like, Dad, I need to take these quarters. And there we go. I can hide some stuff, okay? Now, as we get down over here, we're going to have a lockable glove box. Okay, pops right open. There we go. Throw whatever you want in there. It's like a whole different dimension. You throw stuff in there and you'll forget about it. All right, and there we go. Shuts it right there. Key and lock it up if you want to. Now up here we have an auto dimming rear view mirror. All right, your dome lights, LED lights. You're gonna have this for when your door is open. Just put it in the center. So when I open up a door, all the lights will come on. I can have it off or turn them on. And then we're gonna have a one-touch power moonroof. All right. There it is. Now I can wave at people and be happy, and it's going to be exciting. Can't wait to make new friends out there. All right. Little lights right in here, and this whole thing comes out. The whole thing adjusts. What a bean, what a boon. Mine does it too as well. What I love is how the windshields are squared off. I love how the side mirrors are down on the door. Opens up that visibility as you're out there driving around, kind of looking around. Definitely encourage you guys to take any CRV out there, drive it. You guys are going to love the smooth ride, stuff like that. And hopefully you guys find the right trim level for you guys. Okay? Here it is. Now you guys are going to know. I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye-bye.